Hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone. You can start like a morning show. You can
Morning show. Good morning.
Good morning.
So they can listen to it at any point on demand.
Good random synchronized listening, everybody. This morning, evening, pre-evening time.
Pre-evening time. Good pre-evening, everyone.
Yeah, good pre-evening. I can't tell you if it's pre-evening or daytime. That could be technically more.
Okay. Alright. Good pre-evening, everyone.
I knew you were going to do it too.
This is, my name is Steven.
I'm Micah.
And this is the first episode of our new podcast.
Everyone's doing those nowadays.
Should I say the title? The title is what it is. I think, yeah, it's gonna be called Parallel Synchronized Randomness.
PSR!
PSR.
That's great.
PSR makes it sound like...
PSR, man. Look at piss and knife fights. Don't make me PSR this place.
It's like Boston Irish. It makes it sound like an old style radio station.
I like it, PSR. Welcome to PSR. I like abbreviations.
Welcome back to KPSR.
And this is how me and Steven's relationship works. This is what we're turning this into. It's just us and you guys. We have a lot in common with our generation. Our generation's popular now. It's cool.
Yeah, it's cool to be a nerd.
Cool. We were nerds before it was popular. I'm a big fat chubby guy, and I like to react.
Alright.
Steven.
I'm skinny and I don't know.
Smart.
What am I?
You're
Yeah,
smart, technical. He puts this all together.
Well, yeah,
He
I
does
do
most
all
of
the work.
All the work. You should see his computer, which you'll see eventually. You've probably seen. He built it.
Yeah.
Check out our other videos.
Yeah.
We're just turning this into a thing. Us and you guys.
Yeah. I don't think it's like bad to say that, to mention like the Yogscast.
Nope, the Yogscast, we love them.
I would say that we're heavily inspired by Yogscast because that's one of the podcasts that...
The earlier video, all you 12-year-olds who get into us, it's like, you don't even know. Like, Israfel is a guy I see outside my window.
Yeah, obviously, you can tell we're pretty big fans of the Yogscast, and the Yog Pod is a podcast that we listen to a whole bunch, and we love it. And we're going to be heavily inspired by that sort of...
activities, paralleled synchronization, randomness.
The conversation topics could be anything and everything from... I don't even know. That's how random they are.
We just went to Slightly Stupid in Boston, for instance.
Yeah, let's start with that.
Here's before we went. We just recorded some stuff.
Yeah, we just recorded like a quick video before so we'll cut to that.
Here's us before we went.
Alright.
This is a good time. This is a blessing us.
We're going to do this. The first ever opening thing to podcast. We don't have a name for it yet. That's okay. That doesn't matter right now.
I was going to say, I'm just going to open it, like, blur it out, like, welcome to Zombie Special. Like, yeah! That's not our name.
Alright, so we don't have to have a title, but we got to say something like...
Just say our name or something. But it's also the start to a 2-part series, which is...
No, it's not serious.
I want it to be a fucking book. Are you kidding?
It's like the first part of
us going to Slightly Stupid. We're going to Slightly Stupid. Spoiler alert. Is the mic hot?
Yeah.
Oh, alright. I'm Micah, and this is... Oh my god, he's awful at this.
Do like a hello everyone or something.
Hello everyone, this is our...
Give me a second!
You seen episode 1.
Planet Cool.
More viewers!
Okay.
Welcome to episode 1 of...
No, say hello, everyone.
Hello, everyone! Oh my god, the pressure!
Okay. Let's do this.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 1 at our attempt at a... I'm sorry. You caught me out, guys. I like that.
I shouldn't have done that.
No, that would have been fine if I did.
No, you gotta start over that. You can't keep going if you're cracking up.
Hey, do you why the pressure on me to open
Go,
this
go.
Hello, everyone. I'm Micah.
I'm Steven.
This is our first attempt at starting a new series or podcast for you guys. We originally thought of Highcast because, just to throw that out there, we're stoners.
Yeah, a little bit, but that's cool.
Well, we can tell you about that now because we are talking about a concert we're just about to go to tonight, actually.
Yep.
We are going to Slightly Stupid, in Boston.
Yeah.
That'll be a great time.
Yeah, we already saw them, like 4 months ago?
Yeah,
5?
in Connecticut.
Yeah, we saw them in Connecticut. They're in Boston tonight, so we're going into Boston.
Hometown.
To watch them.
Sweet.
Yep. Gotta love the Bean Town.
You want to talk about logistics, Mr. Logistics?
What do you mean logistics? Like,
We got tickets, VIP parking and shit.
yeah.
Fuck yeah. Spent the extra money with the extra mile.
Yeah, we spent a lot on the tickets, but it's okay because it's in Boston, so it's like not that far, so
It's worth it.
it is worth it. These guys are really good. I don't know if there's, I mean, hopefully, if we figure out
My favorite band.
Yeah, if we figure out a title that's relevant, then hopefully the people listening may have listened to Slightly Stupid.
Hell yeah.
But they're a really good band. They're like fucking phenomenal live. Like they're the best.
That's all they do. They tour and they love their fans and they live. Row 2.
Yeah. Never been that close to a concert ever before.
Row 2 of our favorite band in Boston. Should be hell of a night. So this is all the before.
Stop bending them.
Oh my god, they fold or they fold!
I'll just take mine and hang on to it. Do you want to talk about your sensei bitches?
My sensei bitches.
Micah has this fantasy
I can't
what he
wait.
wants to go down tonight. How about you tell everyone?
Dude, the chick with the earrings and the tattoos and just a hot bod and
maybe like bleach blonde dreadlocks
bleached
or something.
hair, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Colored hair, gotta throw that in there.
Right.
I just want a
Streak of
girl
blue
to
or
take me
something.
away. Yeah, tattoos, all that. I like
You're-
the Sensei bitches. My favorite song right now that I keep listening to
Sensei boy.
is Sensei Boy by, help me with, what's her name?
It's Hyrie.
Hyrie?
Heard her new album's almost done.
Oh, cool. That song is just like the epitome of what I want a girl to like sing to me, like half naked in the morning with tattoo.
It's a reggae song. Maybe we'll link to it in the video.
Ooh, help me, I'm in love with the sensei boy. Oh, and I love him so. Needle to the heart, he won't let me go. He won't let me go.
So I'm hoping I can pick up a sensei bitch tonight.
You're hoping, yeah, I'm sure she'll love being called that. Do it.
She will
do
when
it.
I'm shoving joints in her mouth all night. She'll be like, oh my god, I love you.
Hey, sensei bitch. Smoke this.
But that's not what we're all about. We're also nerds, which also works funny to...
Wait, hang on. You're hoping to meet her tonight and do what? If you meet this girl tonight, what are you doing?
Take her home and making her a lovely wife.
Alright.
Anything and everything she's willing to let me do.
Okay. Oh, wow. Alright.
If you ever listen to this, or if you're any sensei bitches, because the title is relevant.
Sensei bitches
The
out
name
there.
is relevant, and you're a sensei bitch, and you watch this, and you start to like me. Yeah, I could like you too.
Send your naked pictures too.
No, that's fine. Though.
Okay. So yeah, go back to what you were gonna say about like that's not what we're all about.
Yeah, but that's not what
Maybe-
we're all about. We're a bunch of nerds.
Because we should get going soon. So
Steven's
we'll wrap
already-
this bit up.
Alright, we'll wrap this up. Steven, just to give us a little background on us, Steven is a real smart, analogical nerd. He does the computer stuff and the technology stuff.
Yeah.
Wicked book smart, kid knows a lot. I am the comic book loving, fun time loving nerd. I don't know, is that the way you describe me?
Yeah. Probably, yeah.
I love all the nerdy stuff. I love video games. I love all that. Don't have a great knowledge or memory of titles and songs and faces and all that shit.
Quotes.
But it's good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That don't matter.
Yep.
As long as you love and have passion for cool shit.
I love it. Yep.
And so, I guess that's really what this podcast is about. Anyone who's ever listened to the Yogscast or the Yogpod, this is very inspired by that. Just
Yeah,
sort
I
of,
love them. And
yeah.
Just it's all about good guys and fun people
Yeah,
sharing what they
it's just
do.
talking about like everything really. Like
What
there's
they
no
like.
subject.
Like you guys have seen Sten 4SW on YouTube,
Yeah.
probably because it's where this is gonna be.
Yeah, the podcast videos will be going up on the same channel. So, but
Yep.
yeah, there will be an audio version that's a separate like iTunes podcast.
Steven has a passion for videos and video photography and YouTube. I have a passion for stand-up comedy and just making people laugh.
Yeah.
And so, we've done Ghost Shorts, about, those funny videos and airsoft videos, and we airsoft, and so we just hope to bring you a lot more of that, but, more structured and about the both of us.
Yeah, like that's why we're not really sure on the title yet because
I want to call it Patton Oswalt's book name Zombie Spaceship Wasteland or something like that.
I think that one's pretty good. We may see about that one. but-
Highcast is...
Yeah, Highcast is okay, but
Throw it
like
out
that's the
there.
thing. Like we like that, but it's not everything. Like
Yeah.
there's also nerdiness and just sort of we could be talking about any random thing, gibberish. Who knows? Like it might just
It just goes on and on.
devolve into ridiculousness, but hopefully it will still be funny.
Yep. Alright, so hope you guys like us and hope you guys like hearing more of us.
Yeah, we gotta go to the concert
Hell yeah.
right now.
Fucking great night.
We're going to Boston,
Woohoo!
and then we'll come back and we'll talk about that, and then maybe some
Coming soon,
Summer-
part 2.
summer
Steven and Micah
blockbusters or
are
something.
high as shit and they're drooling. Micah Steven, what do you have to say about tonight? Oh my god! Oh, slightly stupid. Steven? Bye everyone.
See you
Have a
later.
good night. Because we are going to.
Double wave. Alright.
We're out, bitches.
Oh my god.
From San Diego, California, please give it up for Slightly Stupid! What the fuck is going on tonight? Let me get your hands up!
We took videos and photos. I loved it. What was your first thing?
Best night of my life.
It's looking cool. I got Wicked into them. Wicked
it's so
with
good.
Boston, all you internet.
We got
people.
really up close seats, and we took a lot of pictures and video, and we'll show this on the video part.
Right now. Favorite part?
Well, hang on. Let's just say that this podcast is audio is on iTunes.
Yeah.
And there's a video portion on my channel on YouTube, which is youtube.com/StenForestW. We're gonna stick with that one. So there's a video portion, and in that video portion, we'll show other things that we're talking about. Like right now, we'll start showing some pictures and video.
My favorite part,
concert.
thrown up right now, these speakers. Alright, so check these things out.
Yeah, let's show this.
We're in second row, and I saw these online, like, they just got them. Like, we must be, I want to know what show we are, but I think we're like one of the first or second or third shows to see these speakers. But they hooked up the green guitar, which, good picture.
Yeah, the green guitar is awesome.
And the guitar plays off these speakers, and the speakers have a Star Wars background. Phenomenal. That was one of my favorite parts.
That's one of your favorite parts. That's not really like a part of the concert.
It was
because they were
awesome!
always out. But
those are my speakers.
I was really impressed by Atmosphere because I wasn't really a big fan of him going in. Not just because I didn't know him that well, but I am definitely a huge fan now, and I was really impressed. Like, if we're gonna talk about equipment, I was really impressed with his screens. He had like
his lights.
He had like 6
LEDs.
screens and then one big.
They weren't even screens. They were just strips of lighting.
And
that
rainbow
cycled
LEDs.
through.
Yeah, they could. Well, yeah, it was a bunch of LEDs that could do.
Pictures.
They could do any color, but they formed.
No, it was cool. There's an Atmosphere. Oh, shout out to our buddy Chris. I posted like right away between breaks, like Atmosphere and Slightly Stupid. Like, oh, I saw Atmosphere, second row. That's cool. He's cool. Chris Monroe.
Oh.
I don't know if I should mention last name.
Oh, okay.
Chris Bleep. But he was he was like, dude, I love them. I was like, shut up,
really?
Where are you? My long lost friend.
special time in my life back in the day when I used to be a really, really, really fresh DJ, way back in the day. And I do realize that's no longer here today, it's today. Let's do a song that feels really good. How about that?
Shout out to Chris.
Yeah, who will probably never hear this
because this
ever.
will never get popular with any of you. We're talking to ourselves.
I know, right? Let's see if this ever goes.
And you, that one list, don't kill me in my sleep.
The one
Please,
fan.
That one fan.
Hardcore fan. I think you've got one, actually.
What? No, I'm.
Well, a lot of people in the comments seem to like you. I think you're fine.
Thank you, flattery internet.
Yeah. I'm getting...
Entity of people.
That reminds
See,
me of-
I.
Oh, go ahead.
This is our dynamic, and this is why you'll see a lot more of us, but I'm like super caveman, like, with my technology. He keeps me so updated.
Yeah.
But I need a computer.
Yeah,
So
you-
sorry if I'm out of touch a little bit, but
Yeah.
we'll get to know
I
each
gotta
other
tell
more.
Michael a lot of the pop culture stuff going on. But
Well, I can keep up with that.
you keep up like with
'Cause
what you can.
Guess
on your
who is
phone.
the new Batman? All of you stop ragging on him. That's bullshit.
Alright, let's talk about that. Yeah. Ben Affleck.
I love him.
What do you
That
think? Why?
beard.
What
Dirt
makes...
beard. He's Boston, yo. Wicked piss and knife fights in South.
Wicked
in
piss,
South Gotham.
Batarang fights.
Yo, I met
Up
this
at the
guy.
north end.
I met this guy Joker, right? We just stopped fighting, yo. He's like my worst enemy now. We're like wicked piss and knife fights. That guy.
I got no service out here.
Service sucks out here.
Do you go to Facebook?
Ha, mine's better than yours.
Go back. Whatever. I know. Just in this area. Who cares?
AT&T, everybody. AT&T. Alright. AT&T
Alright,
and
no.
Verizon are so similar, it's ridiculous. But what AT&T excels at is getting you service in random ass places that service does not exist. And you're in the city, fuck it, just Wi-Fi skip from like Starbucks to Starbucks.
I know, right? It doesn't matter what stupid company.
When you're in the sticks, AT&T.
Alright. So Ben Affleck, you like him because he's from... So far, you say you like him because he's from Boston.
And his beard.
His beard.
He has an epic beard.
Are you hoping that Batman will have the beard under the cowl?
Yes, that would be
Okay.
just full beard. I want it to look like Black Batman.
Do you
'cause
want
he
it-
doesn't shave? He's so
Black
stressed
Batman?
out. He's Batman.
Do you want it to look like his beard is so much bigger and it's just squishing out like Pharaoh style of the cowl?
Exactly. I want him to shave it one day because he's bored because he's Batman and Bruce Wayne into a bat, which I've seen online. Not Go 9gag. But it just has like this bat shaved into his beard.
That's hilarious.
And I saw them at the table, like picture, they're sitting next to each other, and the old Batman, who I don't even know his name anymore, Ben Affleck all the way.
Christian Bale?
What? That guy? So
The old
anyways,
Batman. There's so many, like, actually old ones. He's like 40.
He doesn't exist in this universe.
Oh, come on!
Christian Bale. So he like leans over and he like looks at him and he's like, "Take care of Alfred."
That's hilarious.
I'm all for it. You guys
You're all for it.
You guys ragged on Heath Ledger being Joker.
I think it's interesting how they said they kept wanting an older one, the older Batman to be, like, represent the more experienced Batman. But, I don't know, Ben Affleck is, like, not that old. Christian Bale just turned 40. They said they're casting for someone in their 40s. And I don't know how old Ben Affleck is,
Well,
but he's got to be
What was the
close
whole
to
Christian
40
Bale drama?
or
Christian
around
Bale dramaed out. It isn't the
Christian Bale, apparently, from what I've heard, is Christian Bale didn't want to do it because you remember when Robert Downey Jr. didn't want to be Iron Man anymore after Iron Man 3.
Yeah.
Which means no more Avengers 2 gets made, but Joss Whedon
See this
says...
picture?
What picture?
You don't know. You don't know. Continue.
I gotta find a picture now?
Yes.
Shit. Okay, Joss Whedon and Robert Downey Jr. arguing or
Yeah.
something. So Joss Whedon said, I'm not making Avengers 2 without Robert Downey Jr. And so he's back. And so Christian Bale is like, oh, he's being uptight and snobby about his billion-dollar role as like one of the most iconic characters of all time.
Mhm.
I'm gonna do that too and try to fuck everyone over. But Christian Bale never came back around, so now it's Ben Affleck again. So it's like, that's what you get. You lose out.
Yep.
On what could be one of the biggest movies ever.
I haven't realized how many old Batman actors are still alive. Like
George Clooney, yep.
Clooney was Batman. Like I was Ocean's 11, not Batman. Oh my god, Batman's like one of my favorite characters. Which I wish I had my comics sitting here. I could show you those, but comic collection pictures here. But
yeah, Adam West is still alive.
yeah.
George Clooney.
All of them.
I don't remember.
There's even the fat one, the old
Keaton.
one. Like
That's him, Michael Keaton.
Yeah.
He's still alive. Yeah, Adam West.
yeah, Adam West is the fat.
He's the really old fat
one. Sorry, Adam West.
The fat
The
one?
fat old
Hardly
one.
even fat.
Awful. But I heard that Patton Patton Oswalt.
Restart that whole sentence.
Well, anyways, I heard that since you're looking down, Patton Oswalt came up with something that I haven't heard yet, which I look forward to.
Yeah. Patton Oswalt, very
are
funny
so-
comedian.
This is how he breaks news to me.
Yeah, I gotta tell Micah, hey, so listen, Patton Oswalt said this, because he doesn't look on his own. Not that you need to.
I
but
9-gag.
Whatever.
Shit out of the internet.
Who's 9-gagging?
Awful. No, it's addictive.
You're gonna make me 9-gag all over the place.
It's
You bring it up
addictive,
so much.
and I need to...
You don't need to sell
I know.
9-gag on our podcast.
I'm selling it as a drug. Like, don't do it, kids. Like, stay in school. Like, fuck off 9-gag.
Alright, so this is basically, he has a few paragraphs here, but this is basically just in response to a lot of people making like petitions, like saying fire Ben Affleck from playing Batman, all this really stuff, like really awful stuff. It's like you have no proof or anything to base that off of so far, like why are you being so harsh? He said take a deep breath and think for a second. He basically goes on to say, yeah, the dude's made some bad films, every actor has and does.
So he's for him too.
Yeah, he's for him. He says every actor has a huge arcing career and no one has control over where it goes.
Nice.
Every movie is a risk and sometimes you fail. Everyone seems to
They might fail
forget.
at that.
Everyone seems to forget that Ben Affleck had the world dropped in his lap when he was like really young, and he says, judging by how other suddenly famous youngsters do in the same situation, he fared pretty well. Even when it went wrong, he seemed to keep a self-deprecating long view of philosophy, blah, 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 blah.
He's cool. He's
What
smart.
happened?
He's got the beard.
He said he'd fallen from a height. You know what happens to 95% of people who weather that decent of a steep? They come apart, they fray. He says they fray at all their sanity nodes, and they give up. But he says then there's the 5% who embrace crushing. Listen to this. Shut up. Listen
I
to
love
this.
you, Patton. You need a hug.
Listen.
But I love you.
But then there's the 5% who embrace crushing defeat and see it for the gift it is. And here's the gift: when you fail utterly. You wake up the next morning and you see that the world didn't end, and when the failure is gone, and you're free. You're free to proceed on your own terms and pace if you have the ego that permits you to. Ben brushed himself off, realized he's kept his eyes open on the movies he'd done and started directing, and he's become a damn good one.
Yes, he's a good director.
Here's the ultimate part. A Batman portrayed by someone who's tasted humiliation and a reversal of all personal valences, like, he makes a reference here that I don't actually know, but kind of like Grant Morrison's Zen Warrior version of Batman. But then he says, Batman is post-Arkham Asylum, who was, in the words of Superman, the actor who played Superman, actually said this in an interview, the world's most dangerous man on the planet.
He is. He's
Batman.
a detective. He's an assassin. He's trained. I think Ben Affleck will put his heart into it. See, with... What's his face? I don't even know, huh? What?
He
who
says...
who played what? Batman?
Think for a second and admit that
Christian
Ben
Bale?
Affleck is closer to that top shelf iteration of Dark Knight than pretty much anyone in Hollywood right
He
now.
will be good at it. You know why? Because he's going to put his heart into it. He's going to become a kick-ass Batman with kick-ass moves, which Batman was fake. It was acted. Christian Bale acted his way through Batman. They toned it down for him.
No,
They said,
I
all right,
would-
here's a guy who can do flips off buildings, who loves running around beating the shit out of people, and he's a detective on top of that. And yet, they made it so easy for him. He's like, in the suit, he's like, I'm Batman, jump into the flying thing.
Well, no, I don't know. Well, hang on.
That's how that went. All right, that whole movie.
Well, think for a second about what about Batman Begins? All the training he had to do, all the stuff before the suit. I think he had a lot of acting to do.
That did okay.
And that was right after the movie where he was like anorexic.
That's when it was good.
But it was all good, wasn't it?
Joker made the second one. The third one, he's too stiff. I think Christian Bale's gonna put his heart into it, and he's gonna be the guy who says, when the director's like, all right, now you come
Christian
up
Bale? You just said Christian
Sorry.
Bale's gonna be the guy who put his heart into it.
No, Christian Bale sucks. Who's that guy? What's his name?
Ben Affleck.
Affleck. I love his name. Anyways, Ben Affleck will be the guy who's like, when they're like, oh, so you walk up and you fight these three guys. He's gonna be like, no, I'm Batman. Like, I want to be like double flip, kick this guy and boomerang this guy.
Well, no, he's supposed to be older. He's not gonna do that.
Yeah, I think they're gonna bring it a little back more because
sounds-
he has to keep up with Superman, who they
Yeah.
made this epic, just fly like fast. They're gonna make it what it should have been, which is the comic version, which is where he's doing flips and he keeps up with these guys. He's the most. He takes on. There's the Tri. There's Wonder Woman, Batman, Superman, and they're the only people who can rival themselves.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So
Batman. It seems like Batman has to do so much more
But
to
no,
keep
this-
up with them.
this is
'cause
what
they
it-
just have natural powers.
Yes, but this is what it is.
So he's gonna be such a badass and have all his bases covered. He's gonna
Yes.
have kryptonite. He's gonna have everything, and he's gonna be like staying on the watch, like super
Yeah.
ready at any moment.
He was the guy who made contingency plans
Yeah.
for everyone in the Justice League.
Yeah.
He's a strategist, he's the world's strategist, detective, and then just hand-to-hand combat.
Yeah.
But it's a super triangle. It's like mystic god, which is Wonder Woman. She was made by clay. She's a goddess, whatever.
Right.
Alien, science. He's like super smart, Superman, total alien, space, technology.
Right.
And then humanity, detective,
Right.
Rage.
He's like the only
Yeah.
humanity representation.
and he's the only humanity representation. He has no superpowers, but yet
Yeah.
he leads the Justice League. Like
Yeah.
everyone, hands down, agreed. Superman's like he sends out all of them. They hit a battlefield, and I love the way Batman is because he's like shadow, like you never see him.
Yeah.
They hit a
He's
battlefield,
gone.
and here's Superman who's like. And like all these other colorful, he calls like Green Lantern like the green flashlight. He's like he has the most powerful weapon in the world, but no imagination to use it. He makes up fly swatters.
Yeah.
And stuff like this. He actually says these things. So pictures.
I'm not finding that shit.
I can have it. I have it already for you. But my comic collection is all this shit. But yeah, so he's not that. Christian Bale
Yeah.
was not that. Wasn't rivaling Superman. Did you see?
Yeah,
he's like
true.
beaten to shit by Bane.
Yeah.
Like Batman was. That's part of the comic, but they humanized him too much in a world where our movies are getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Well, yeah, that's why these movies are gonna have to take a
Like Star
huge
Trek.
step from
Reality.
from Christopher Nolan's movies, because those were super
They're
realistic.
rebooting it.
And to have Superman even exist with Batman, it can't be realistic anymore, because it's just it's not possible. He made the Joker like an actual psychopath that could.
But that was cool. That
emerge.
was cool, and that was his.
That
movies
was the
were
really
good.
cool spin on it.
Yeah.
Is that like
Heath
the
Ledger.
Joker could exist.
Rest in peace. That
Because
was great.
Joker could exist when you think about it.
Yes.
There's nothing special about him either.
Nope.
Like
Exactly.
someone could get it fucked up enough.
So that's a thing, but it's not comics, and it's not the way movies and billions of dollars and all this CGI is going.
It's funny, I saw someone else say that Ben Affleck will do a good job of representing like an older, more experienced Batman, because I think his name is Henry Cavill or something. I don't remember his name actually, but the actor who played Superman. They've made a very young-minded and inexperienced Superman.
Yep.
And so Batman this is Batman who's been fighting crime for however
That's
many
the
years
idea,
now.
yeah.
He can probably, if he's gonna beat him, he's gonna outsmart him.
Exactly.
That's really interesting.
I think it's going to be great, because I think he's going to put himself in that role. It's kind of like when Batman and the Justice League all form and Superman comes into his life, he is at his peak, because he, like, gets dropped into this, and he's, like, total commando through all of it.
So I have a bit of exciting news that you don't know.
What's that?
You know who Bryan Cranston is, of course.
Mm-hmm, but refresh all those other kids that don't know who you just
Walter White from Breaking Bad.
Yes,
Hal
yes,
from
he is
Malcolm
Lex
Gladwell.
Luthor.
He is Lex Luthor
Breaking Bad
for the
Love
next
it.
6 films, including Batman vs Superman, all the way through Justice League.
I don't like
He's
it.
been signed on for all of them.
I don't like it.
And no, he's the perfect one.
I don't like it.
He's a bit too old for the part considering how young Superman is, but he is the perfect person on the planet right now to play Lex Luthor. Because it is exactly the same business empire type brilliant mind as Walter White. Why don't you like it? You son of a bitch.
It messes with my timeline.
You don't like that there's 6 films at once. You don't like the Disney Star Wars thing, I think.
Nope, it messes with my timeline, alright? He was supposed to be Walter White, he was supposed to be just... He goes into Witness Protections Program and becomes Malcolm in the Middle. Not badass Lex Luthor, alright?
No.
He goes into
he has a
Witness...
whole other family?
He has a whole other family.
That doesn't work out.
Witness Protection
Reese is too old.
$1 billion.
It would. The oldest kid is too old. It doesn't work out. He could be like
Witness Protection, they've all witnessed
he'd be
murder.
like 60 by the time
They're a
Malcolm
real
in the Middle was
family.
on. Oh, like this whole. That's not how witness protection works. Don't give you a new family of strangers and make them say that you're the genetic father of all of them.
Yes.
No, but I know.
Yes. It messes with my time frame.
No, this is better. Walter White goes on to be Lex Luthor.
That
way
is
better.
cool.
No,
That is
no, it should be Hal breaks up with Lois and he gets sick of this shit and he starts a new family. Because at the beginning of Breaking Bad, he looks just like Hal. He's wearing the same fucking tidy whitey.
He is, isn't he?
Have you been watching like season 5?
Nope, I have it in the queue. It's actually
It's getting insane right now.
My buddies. Breaking Bad fans.
But what do you think of like 6 movies being talked about at once?
it's a lot to take on, but what I really want to talk about is the I Am Legend
Oh yeah.
callback to
let's
this.
talk about that.
That is awesome. Poster and I Am Legend, true fans will know. There's a Batman, Superman poster. What that was actually a tease in 2001. They were going to make a movie, and then it flopped in 2002.
Does it can you actually see it say 2015? Because I couldn't tell.
It's a little funny.
It's a
when
little
I
like,
say
oh, it
it's on.
says 2015.
It has a 15 in there. I don't know if it was like the 15th
May
day
15th,
though, or
2003
something.
or
Yeah, the 2000s is still on the other side of the board. It's far away.
Yeah. Well, it is funny because I didn't actually believe you, and
It was
then
cool.
he showed it to me.
Shooting the pictures.
And once I saw it, I had like remembered seeing it before. Like, oh, it's a cool logo.
You know,
That'd be cool.
it was cool. They predicted it. 2007, they knew it, so.
Apparently, the new movie is going to be Batman versus Superman, and then team up Lex Luthor.
I love
together.
it because
Like it's going to take on
all
both.
the true comic nerds out there, the new
The Dark
52,
Knight Returns.
they restarted the whole DC universe, and they're trying to go with a new direction with everything, where they want to make it fresher, and with these long storylines of like, oh, I went through this childhood thing, I became this guy, and eventually we formed up. They're actually, like, with everything we know, they rebooted the whole universe, but they're like, how would things be different? So they're like throwing in the Justice Leagues, like, Batman's been a guy, but they didn't know who Batman was. None of them have met each other, and then all of a sudden this alien thing happened, so they all became... They're making that into one of the DC cartoon movies, which is something he hasn't seen yet for all you other comic fans who see all the DC
Mike is
short
really
comics.
into these. They're really good, like animated movies, like Batman.
You know, the animation,
Year
DC
One, Dark Knight
animation.
Returns. Do you have Dark Knight Returns Part 1?
I don't like it. This is part
Do you
2
have
is
it?
way better. I know. I have it on my Xbox.
Are
but
they
not on-
related? Like,
Yeah,
because I saw this
kinda.
one. This one's really good.
I don't like the second one.
But is it?
Or the first one. It was alright. It was just him beating
Shouldn't
up folks
I-
and him coming out of retirement. It was a coming out of retirement movie. So it was
Shouldn't I
like,
have watched it though?
No, not really. You don't need to know it much. It's the same story. They've restarted this a little better. Dune was a good one. Apocalypse, that was...
Apocalypse,
There's a lot of comics. See, I am a true comic guy, so get into comics because a lot of these movies are just right out of the comics. And if you, it's more in depth. It's cool stuff. I'm trying to get him into comics. He's never really gotten into comics.
Did you want to talk about Slightly Stupid more? Carl
So
Benson.
this is why we
Amazing.
are...
I wish Tribal Seeds had played for longer.
What's our title?
But
Oh, man.
Parallel Synchronized Randomness.
PSR.
And it's a name for something, I should have looked it up better before now, but it's a name for something the brain does when you're dreaming. But it works for us because parallel, two, together, and we are synchronized because we are thinking on the same wavelength, and when we're talking, you know, we're being funny and playing off each other and being, you know, yeah. We know what the other person's thinking, so we can be humorous, but also randomness because we talk about all sorts of different conversation topics. So it sort of sums up our friendship
That's cool.
very well. We've been wanting to make a podcast for years.
So this is the rough stuff.
So I
Sorry.
got around to it.
The rough stuff.